All right, everybody, major announcement alert. I'm excited to announce an all-new series coming to the Outdoor Stand podcast called Canadian Bush Report. I am doing a weekly, short-based episodes that will be uploaded every Thursday that will explore the past, present, and future of what is going on in the woods, or as us Canadians like to call it, the bush. They will be short monologue-style podcasts that will cover outdoor topics in relation to what is going on in the Canadian woods. So tune in every Thursday for the Canadian Bush Report listed here on the Outdoor Stand podcast. Now, back to the show. Okay, all right. Welcome everybody back to the Outdoor Stand podcast. Thanks for tuning in. It's a little bit of a chilly one in the old garage. Got the heater going. It's going to get the fireplace going, but it's that time of year. We're end of October, but today I got a very cool and special guest, my cousin, Nat Wheeler. How you doing?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, it's great to see you.
I'm also your big little cousin.
Big little cousin. That's right. Yeah, you're 2 years older than me? No, 3 years.
3
years. 3 years older than me. You know me my whole life. Pooping in diapers.
All of it.
All of it. And we both reigned from the good old city, the good old city of Mississauga, in a way. I don't know. It's not good. But we moved. We both left. We left that. Yeah. Put that in the in our rearview mirror, so to speak. But thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. It's cool, and you got a cool, interesting story, in my opinion, with the outdoors. Oh, you have a funny story for me.
Oh, I have plenty of funny stories.
Yeah.
I have plenty of funny stories.
You message me, you'd say, hey, I have a funny story. I'm going to tell you.
No, I'll talk throughout this. It's just, kids in the outdoors and just the different experiences and different stories of like how we've journeyed from it. Because like you said, you and I have both been raised in Mississauga, but we did have outdoor roots. We were always evenings and weekends outdoors, especially summertime. We were constantly outdoors at a beach. Yeah. We were always out. We have plenty of funny stories.
Funny stories.
My daughter, she's I like to call her my little feral child. And not only that, she also is she's a dirt squirrel. Like
yeah, she definitely likes to just get out, get dirty, which is great.
Yeah. And it's just like the difference between how I guess you and I, our experiences in school age and like her experience and just the different, like the vast difference just from like country kids to city kids. It's quite interesting to see. The one example I was going to give you is that we were at a birthday party this past weekend, and it was a fairly big birthday party for a little boy. And this little boy came with somebody who we didn't know. And it's a very small town where we live. And so all the parents know all the parents. We all know each other. All of us have each other on Facebook. We know. And anyway, so I said to him, I'm like, hey, buddy, where's your mom? Because it was somebody else dropping off. And he goes, well, my dad got a moose. So she's butchering the moose today. And I was like, oh. But then it was like, in the group of kids, it was so like, oh, yeah, like she's out getting coffee. Yeah. Like it's just so nonchalant that it was like, man. And I said to another mom who's fairly newer up here, I'm like, how funny is that? She's like, it amazes me that these kids are just like, yeah.
Second nature.
Yeah, she's just butchering. And even Quinn, when she was in daycare, it was pretty fun because all the little kids, it was hunting season. And the daycare provider told me, it was like each kid went around the table and said, what different thing? My dad got a deer. Well, my dad got a moose. Well, my dad's out hunting right now. Like it was just like, and they were like 4, right? And it's so funny that they just live in this different world of like the outdoors up here. And yeah.
And like when we were growing up, I mean, it's like who the hell besides us would be like, oh yeah, we're going up north, or we're going, this is what we're doing, or we're like, there's probably definitely never a conversation of like whose dad or family got an animal. This is what we're eating today, even wild game or anything like that. It's just like off the table.
Well, this is actually, this is another one that I wrote down. I made notes, so I was prepared.
Yeah, you're the
I was
first
like-
person to make
like,
notes.
I need to know what we're
impressed.
talking about so I can write things down so I'm ready. In high school, there was a printed photo of me with a dead deer that went around the school.
Yeah.
Like that was an actual physical, and I actually got made fun of.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you weirdo or something?
Like, yeah, like it was like I was shamed because it was like I was with a dead deer. Like it was me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And so I remember high school feeling like not shame,
Mm-hmm.
but very like, this is very, I have to be mindful of who I share this aspect.
Right.
Of like, yes, I'm outdoorsy. Yes, I'm around, hunting and fishing and all of that. And then it's like, you also go back to Mississauga and you're like, okay, let's shut that down. Like, let's not tell everybody.
Yeah, that's true. Because even actually, now that thinking about it, how many times going back and like to the city, going from up north to the city, and then or you're in the city, tell people like, hey, this week I'm going up north and I want to hunt something, and they're like, wow, how could you kill something? How could you go and like try and kill a deer or whatever, or a squirrel, like you murderer almost in a way.
Oh yeah. And there would be like shame behind those people. Like those people would always be like, I could never.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of times that I could like, that you hear people be like, I could never hurt an animal. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But like, I think the kids here now, I think because they are so outdoorsy in our little town and like, they are all like, coloring, like in Quinn's classroom. I said Quinn, you can believe that.
Okay. Okay.
Bleep
that out.
In her classroom, there's like every day they draw a picture and then they write a story about what it is. It's like, what did you do on the weekend? And it's like they draw things. Oftentimes I go into her classroom and there are pictures of kids splitting wood. Me splitting wood with my dad, or like me hunting with my dad, or like, and it's always kids outside doing stuff. And I find that because they are so immersed in the outdoors, that it's almost like they respect nature. Like there's a level of like a different level of respect. So
probably like think about it too. Like they think about where their food comes from, or it's like a different level of appreciation looking at the outdoors. It's not just like, oh, we're going outside because we just go out there to have fun. It's like you're going out there, you learn some different things.
Yeah.
And it's a whole other experience that a lot of probably city kids, they don't get it.
Yeah.
And that's what I was like, this conversation, because like you have 7 years of, I don't know if you want me to say that, 7 years.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay. You have 7 years of experience raising a kid up north, like I said, different from even us, like being in the city. And now you get to see like, oh, this is how my childhood was. This is how my kid's childhood is. And I think it's like, it's cool that now, I have my own kid and that we're both like, you and I are both in the city. Yeah. And now we're both up here raising our kids because we enjoy up here so much. Now they get to have like this every day.
Yeah. I love it. I think like her like experience and like being outdoors and like it's so much better than like growing up in the city. Like I want to give her all the things obviously that we got to enjoy all the time, right? Like you and I would go ATVing and you and I would go fishing and like growing up, and that was always something that we would do. I have pictures of you catching tadpoles, right? And you and I like in our little bathing suits picking up these tadpoles, and like I'm pretty sure you made me kiss one when I was younger because it looked more like a frog, and I was like, buddy. Yeah,
that was my thing. I think I did a photo of me, legit kissing a tadpole, which
I mean, we're here.
Yeah, you're still here. We're good.
Yeah. And like, and I do that with Quinn. Like, I'm like, we have a little spot on our farm that has toads. And so we go and we'll pick up fish, and like there's fish in there and there's toads and there's turtles and stuff. And we go and we always are handling them.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, she doesn't have that, I want to say quote unquote fear, like of, I guess, some citier girls, like that she's not scared of bugs. She's not scared of snakes. she'll oftentimes try to catch them and chase you with them.
And now she's got chickens and
now
stuff.
She's got chickens that she's like, they're her friends, and she like slides down the slide with her favorite chicken.
Yeah.
And it's like this is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool that she's like living her best life. And
yeah, like, do you think one time, like, so, you know, we hate the city. Well, we don't hate it, but we discourage it. It's like, we don't want to go down there. And, you know, all we want to do basically is that's why we live up north. You know, I say up north being hours away from Toronto, north of Toronto. And it's like, do you think there's going to be a draw for our kids down to the city because they didn't have that life, and being like, I want to go down there because you know, it's like roles reversed sort of thing. It's like grew up in the city, had a taste of the outdoors up north and the north lifestyle, decided that like this is the best, city sucks. Do you think they're gonna be like, oh, you know, like it's like gonna be a vice versa sort of thing, like a switch? I see
it a little bit.
Yeah.
I see it a little bit in Quinn because
just like curious of, you know, like, what's out there.
I see a little bit of it because when instead of a birthday party every year, I give her the option. If you don't want to have a birthday party, I will give you a life experience. So typically we'll go to the city. Like we'll go to the city so she can experience something like a zoo, or like we're going and we went to medieval times, and like we went to the CNE and like that sort of thing. And like even when we went through a pretty big mall, she was baffled.
Yeah. Just like what
floored. Is and I was like, oh my God. And now I feel bad that I'm like sheltering you. But at the same time, I'm like, you don't need this. You don't need malls. You don't need like stores. And
because like if a kid, you know, is being raised in the city, sees those malls, that's like second nature to them. But then they go and they see like, what's the like, I guess there'd be no benefit for like, oh, the kids being used to like the commotion, I guess, in the city. Cause then like you look at kids up here and they're actually learning from, like, for instance, like you mentioned being scared of bugs. They're like, oh, like she's not scared of bugs at all. City kids, I don't know. They're pretty fucking scared of bugs.
They're scared of bugs, and they're scared of like little creatures, or like they're scared of like seagulls, or like they're just scared of that. And it's like, I love the fact that my kid's not afraid of that.
Yeah.
Like she's.
So it's like, what benefit from like the mall are these kids getting? Probably, I don't know, nothing. Maybe nothing. Social aware. I don't even think that. But then the benefits I see from like kids immersed in the outdoors, it's like,
I think it's
a list of freaking beneficial.
Yeah, I think it's
things.
Actually, you know what? I did more research. So I went onto Google and I was like, I want to know what value, what importance is it for children in the outdoors? And these are just a few. And I wrote them down because I was like, I want to break them down.
Let's hear it. I'm excited.
So children in the outdoors promotes physical health through exercise. And this is something that I think you and I can both touch on, is that you and I both like to exercise outdoors.
Yep.
We like to run, and I like to run, and it's just showing them the importance of like, you don't need a treadmill. You don't need like arm strength. You can cut firewood, you know, like, it's like, okay, there's that. So like the aspect that they are promoting physical health, the appreciation for nature, animals, and our earth, like just in taking care of it. Like I can honestly say that Quinn's, I keep saying her name, school, it's okay. Her school, they push the whole like reduce, reuse, recycle. All schools do across Ontario, but I noticed that it's so heavily up here because, and I think the kids are taking it actively very serious.
Yeah.
Like they're very serious about it. But next point, they it enhances mental well-being. And just in general, being outside, it reduces their stress levels, which sometimes kids need that after school decompression time, or even after daycare, they need that decompression time. So most of the time I'm like, hey Quinn, go outside and go swing on the swing, go play on your playground, go get some outdoors.
Well, I mean, every time I'm at work or there's something that's going on in my life that's stressful, the first thing I think about is like, I just want to go and be in the bush. I just want to go and like just sit there, even if it's not hunting season or whatever. It's like there's something, even when I'm at work all day and I come home, I drive home, And then I get outside and I close the door and I just like look out to the
you're
field and everything.
I
It's
live
like,
in
oh
God's
my
country.
God. Yeah. Like it's just something about it that just lifts you up. And you're like, you don't see it's like unnecessary stress from that city.
Yeah.
In a way. So yeah.
Exactly. So, for younger kids, it also helps skill development, like climbing, jumping, and running. And to touch on that, specifically my child's school, they have forest school.
Right.
So they get to go outside and learn about nature. They get to go out and they get to, she actually came home and she taught me something that I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, dude, that's a great point. Okay. This summer, Quinn taught me something about the outdoors too.
What was it?
It was the pineapple weed or pineapple plant or something.
Yeah.
But it's like that. There's it's a small
little flower. Yeah.
And what was it? Was it here? Or
whenever she sees them, she picks them. She's like,
she's like, smell this. And I was like, and like, I smell it. And I'm like, oh, whoa, what is that? And she's like, oh, it's like this plant or something. Whatever it's called, yeah. And she's like, yeah, it smells like pineapple. When you pick them and you rub it, it smells like pineapple.
I know. And you're like, how do you know that?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
and so like the things that like I'm learning from her, learning from like forest school, and like they teach them how to appropriately like climb a tree. And so oftentimes when you go to the park in our town, you'll see the children not at the park, but climbing the trees in the back. Because
it's like old school. Like,
it's like bringing them back.
Up. Yeah, right? Yeah. Like kids I don't know. But being like, I don't see kids nowadays like you don't see them outside knocking on each other's doors, playing outdoors. Like it's like come in, play video games. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot more indoor time, I would say. But not up here. Up here, it's like you just go outside. I remember when Quinn was like little, her obsession with rocks. I swear she was part penguin.
Oh my God, that's
like she would come and be like, she still has it at the front door. There's like her special rock jar. And it's just when she comes across a cool rock, she's like, oh, that's going in my jar.
Yeah.
I'm like, she just appreciates like rocks where it's like, I didn't. Yeah. I know. Like something
you don't think about.
It's something you don't think about.
It's just a rock. It's whatever. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. It's like appreciating it's appreciating those things like natural resources and stuff outdoors that you would just be like, oh, it's just a rock. There. It's just not supposed to do anything. Like maybe there probably are like, there definitely are some city kids that have this like outdoor experience.
Oh yeah.
Thinking and everything. We're generalizing here, but it's just our own personal experiences from the city.
Yeah.
Being raised up out that way compared to what we're seeing firsthand with our kids.
Firsthand.
Yeah.
Also improves coordination and balance. If you think about it, outdoor kids or kids that are in the bush, there's no flat ground, gym.
Yeah.
That's true. There's no basketball court that's flat. Like they're
dirt.
climbing on rocks. Quinn's climbing on big boulders and she's climbing up the moss and stuff like that. And it's like, I didn't really think of that about that sort of importance until I did the Google search. And I was like, that's true. Like oftentimes there's sticks, like, and like not learning how to like coordinate, like younger age, not tripping on the sticks. Right.
Yeah.
And just being in like the forest,
right?
Which is kind of, or like bush, I guess.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson says, he said this one time, he's like, kids should do dangerous things carefully. He's like, when they're doing something that's like dangerous, and then when they're not doing it carefully, that's when you should intervene.
Yeah.
And I think the more they're outdoors putting themselves in a situation that they're climbing a tree or they're doing something, I think that's super beneficial. Like, let's see these kids think on their own feet.
Yeah.
See how they climb this tree, for instance. And if they're doing this dangerous task with like caution, they're thinking about it, you can see them thinking about it, all good.
Yeah.
Right? All good.
Well, it's like, maybe we will stop the children from climbing dead trees. That's when I'm like, no, let's avert that to that tree. Yeah. But even that's like problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
Like if a child's climbing a tree, you have to solve the problem of my hand goes here, my leg goes there. I pull with this, I push with that. Like that's even a skill in itself. Like, and
exercise,
coordination. Yeah. And so with that would build muscles and strength. This was an interesting fact. sunlight exposure helps your body produce vitamin D, which helps healthy bones. I was like, I wouldn't even, which we know.
Yeah.
But it's like with toddlers and them growing,
yeah,
you want them to have healthy bones.
Yeah. Helps.
And it's like,
natural.
It's natural. And it's like, and we all need it.
Yeah.
And like, especially in the winter, we all need it.
Heck yeah.
Studies also, this was just another fact on Google, but it was studies also show that there's a link between outdoor time and childhood obesity. So
there you go.
That's also a very important.
That's good. Yep.
I wouldn't. Yeah, those are my facts. I wanted to go for the facts to be like, I didn't think about them. I know them.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you don't really appreciate it until you're like looking it up and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. But I did do something. I interviewed Quinn.
Oh, okay.
I asked her a few questions.
Yeah.
Just to see what she thought.
That's cool. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if you ever want,
yeah,
you just don't
she's
know video.
living the experience. Yeah, no video. Yeah. Can you imagine? Yeah, we're having the kids version outdoors, Dan. Here we go.
So I said, what do you feel when you go outside? Like what is your feeling? And she was like happy and excited.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, that proves the importance is that my child's her happiest.
Yeah.
I said, what outside do you like to explore? Like where and what outside? She said bushes. Like
really?
She just likes to be in the forest.
Yeah.
And I said, well, what do you like to do in the bush? Because she's Canadian. She calls it the bush.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Canadian bush.
Canadian bush. She likes to run around with her friends. So like I envision her at the park. When we're at the park, there's a forest behind. Mm-hmm. All the kids are in the forest and they're running around with each other. And they're never really at the playground.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, even in the town itself, my kid would prefer to be in the bush.
In the bush.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's not a big forest, but that's where she's like, I want to be there.
It's my jam.
Yeah. I asked her about forest school. I said, what about forest school did you like the most? And she said, I liked learning about nature, which I think is on key because she always applies it at home. Right. She taught me about this bug that I'm sure you've seen the residue, but there's a bug that on plants in the summer, it looks like it's foam.
Oh yeah. It's like frothing type thing. I don't know if she told me about it, but I do know what you're talking about. Yeah,
so it's froth. Like the froth.
Yeah.
That's a kind of bug.
Oh.
It's a spittle bug or spit bug.
Really?
Anyway, so when we're out in the forest, she's very much applying it. Like she's telling me, this is that. I learned this. And like Quinn had tutoring today. I've just actually said her name, so we're not going to worry about beeping it up. She had tutoring today, and her tutor is like an outdoors lady as well. And she made her an acorn, like out of the top of an acorn. And then she did like the yarn at the bottom.
Ooh.
And it's a necklace.
Oh,
and
what?
Quinn was like, this is the coolest thing ever. It was just literally yarn. Yeah. And yeah, it was really cool.
It's like they appreciate like the smaller things in life. That's like, you don't need it's like the things, and you know, like it's like just appreciating what's around you.
Yeah. She's like, I'm going to wear this to school tomorrow. Yeah. Because she's like, this is an acorn, but it's also yarn and it's a necklace. Like, this is the greatest thing I've ever. Dope. Yeah. That's cool. And I was like, yeah, that is really cool. So I said, what is one memory you have of you outside? So she's like, took her a hot minute.
That's good.
And then I was like, okay. And she's like, can I say 3? And I was like, okay. I'm like, you can narrow it down to 3. That's good. Okay. ATVing with her best friend, E, and getting covered in mud, head to toe. She said like that was top. Like, and you were there. Yeah. It was chaos. We had machines out. We had all of our local friends bring their machines. And then
that's also something that would never happen in our life.
No. Like, and I love seeing the excitement of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the kids are like, when can we go outside? When can we go out and rip in the field or rip whatever and get muddy? When can we go do that? And it's like, well, let's go. Let's go now.
They were so excited, and their head to toe were covered in mud. You know, like their parents were in side by sides. You were on your ATV. Yeah.
3-wheeler.
Which was a whole situation in itself.
Yeah.
But it was like, it was so fun. And we do it in early spring, and we have lots of food and lots of friends and all the machines. And it's just like, oh my God, my kid loves this.
Yeah.
Like she's ripping on her own ATV, getting drenched in just mud and dirt. And I think I took a picture of it, and I remember so many parents approaching me after, because we have each other all on Facebook, and it was like, oh my God, you let her get that dirty? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, do you see how happy she is?
I'm like, she's like, she's a dirt squirrel. Like, there's another mom local, and she also calls her daughter a dirt squirrel.
Dirt squirrel, I've never heard that.
No, and
dirt squirrel.
And the two girls are dirt squirrel. They just find dirt and somehow get it head to toe everywhere. And so I'm like, this is going to be their nickname from now on.
Little dirt squirrels.
Dirt squirrels.
I like that.
Okay, that was one memory. Her second memory, you ready for this? Ice fishing with Uncle Dan.
No, really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this winter you're gonna have to take her out again.
Well, okay. Yeah, shocked, because I think it was like twice that we went, and the first time was it's a pretty epic day. Like it was, great. Like I'd never been around small kids for that long and really taking them out.
No.
So that was a whole experience, a whole car seat thing. And we go to this lake, and it's a crazy windy day first thing, and like we have a portable hut, not ideal. I think she was 3.
Yeah, she was young.
She was really young. And then I think she like thought we were on, like when we were snowmobiling, I think she thought we were on like the field, like the farm field, or like the grass and stuff. So when I augured that first hole, she was like, wait, what? Like you just see her kind of being like, there's water underneath there.
Yeah.
And then anyways, we set this hut, and like the whole thing blows away. And she's just like sitting there, wind, snow, just like crazy blizzard day. She seemed like she had fun. There was a point where she goes, "Yeah, I'm ready to go home." So I'm surprised that
that was number 2. That was ice fishing with Uncle Dan. And I was like, oh, it's like, okay, we can we'll arrange more for that. And her third one happened this summer. It was scaring her Grammy with a salamander she found.
Oh my God.
So
Carol.
she found a salamander, and she was bringing it in the house, and her Grammy doesn't like anything, like anything that's crawling or moving or she would be really interesting for you to talk to as well, because she has this little feral granddaughter who's scaring her with salamanders. And like constantly like showing her, you want to see the frog I caught? And she was like, no, you know, like just no.
So she's got the confidence. Like she's got confidence to be like, I can go into the outdoor world, and I can get dirty. I can grab this thing. This thing's not going to hurt me. I'm good. Like it's like
she's
confidence boosting.
She's very confident with animals and with wildlife. I'm not sure if I told you, but I have a barn full of farm animals at our place. Which is super cool. And we get the benefit of Quinn being around barn animals without having us have to do the barn animals.
Take care of them.
So anyway, she goes into the barn the one day. She goes in the front room, and there's 3 dwarf goats.
You guys have goats?
There's goats.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So she goes, and there's like barn cats, but the goats, she's right in there. And one's very friendly, and she's just sitting there, and she's petting it, and she's like, I'm not worried, Mom. I'm like, oh my God.
The guru. The freaking animal whisperer.
Yeah. And she's just very confident, which I was like, I appreciate that, because there's also some children that are fearful around any, like even dogs or cats or anything like that. Yeah,
which then like carries over into being fearful of other things, where Quinn, I said her name too.
It's okay. We'll just
started with like the outdoors and has built that confidence up that like now, I can go in there, and if I get bunked up, if something happens,
and she bounces back really fast. Like if something, let's say we're like whatever, let's say if she were to get pushed over, she'll bounce right back. Like she's like, oops, that sucked, but here I am.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess that's also raising her. Like if she falls, she's getting back up. We're going to keep going on this hike. If you fall, you just get back up. Like we just continue.
Just keep going on.
Keep going on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she's like any other kid, but if it does really hurt, we do need we need an emotional support band.
Yeah, there's a lot. The good old Band-Aid, little kiss makes it all a bit better.
Right. There's also so Quinn's best friend E, his parents don't hunt. They have interest in it and what have you, but up here we have such a sense of community that when Matt got his deer in the fall, I asked the mom, I was like, do you want your child to see like the deer? And like the organs are still kind of there in the tarp. And I was like, do you want this as an experience? Because most of the kids in like, age group will, they talk about it. They talk about hunting. I went hunting with my dad. We got a deer. We got a moose. And it's just so like normal that she was like, I'm going to take you up on that. And I would like you to let him see and experience that. Yeah. Like, and it's like normalizing that. And like when he came over, Quinn was like, yeah, there's just a deer and it's whatever. We want to go play. And it was like, no, he wants to see.
This is a learning.
This is a learning thing. Yeah. Like, and so Matt came out and he showed a friend the heart and like where the shot went and like the hole in, the hole out, the cavity, like just everything, the antlers, and like just went through it all.
Was he like weirded out at all? Was he like shy or anything? Like it was just like, oh, okay, like
no,
this is just
he was like, yeah, okay, yeah, like it wasn't a thing that bothered him because he hears it, like he hears all of his friends talk about hunting, and then he has his own guns too, and so he does play, like he has a little range and he's got a good shot. Okay. Like for a little dude, but he's not really little, but he's got a good shot. Yeah. And I'm like, buddy, so proud of you. Yeah. But even that, like, it's just like it's so normal where we live.
Yeah. Cause like when, like talking to people who live in the city, even, I don't know, when Beth and I were just like, when would be like an appropriate age that we'd be happy to introduce like killing, death, showing a gun of an animal. And we were like just thinking about it and like, a few years ago, kind of unsure, but then as like other people have kids, we're seeing that like when people are introducing like death, even the word death, like, oh yeah, that our dog is dead. It's not like our dog went to sleep and they went to a better place. Like our friends that are here, they're very like, our dogs like Nova and Dakota, they died. Yeah, they died. They went, they were alive and they went to they're dead now. Yeah, that's just life. So like it's making it more because like you think like you hear it's like, oh well, you got to kind of protect them. You don't want them if you introduce death at a young age or introduce the words, they could grow up to be twisted. Yeah, but then you see it being like, well, that's just a normal part of life. That like, what do you want them to do? Like wait till they're older and then realize, oh yeah, death happens, and then having to deal with it then. Yeah. It's like bring it up now and like have normalize it. Like shit dies. That happens. That's part of life. Yep. We have to eat. Things die. We have to eat it. That's just as kind of simple as it gets. Yeah. Yeah. So do you think there's like I don't know, like 5 years old is like the minimum, or 3 years old, or? Well,
we didn't really have an age because it is a part of our day to day. Like when it came, like at no point did Matt not go out hunting when in Quinn's life. Yeah. Or like
keeping it like, oh, we're just doing something. And
no. So, Quinn's first experience with Matt shooting something was his turkey. And Quinn saw, and she was young, and she said, because she was looking at it and she goes, "Oh, night night turkey," and I was like, okay. So at that age, I didn't correct her.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you just say night night. But then also the same. So I don't remember when he got it, but then there was also a deer. And so when she looked out at the deer, and I remember her being very young still, looked out at the deer and she goes, "Deer." And I was like, oh, she wasn't affiliating the fact that deer is eating.
Mhm.
She was referring to that we eat deer.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
That's good.
So it was kind of like, okay, that was sort of the transit. Like she understood, I guess, the process that it's like, okay, daddy go hunting, we have food. Like it's like, and she likes all of that stuff. Like one of her favorite things was a buddy's mom would make bear egg rolls.
Right.
And
good.
Yeah, you know,
hasn't had. Well, if you like egg rolls, put some bear meat in there.
Oh my god, it was our
gosh.
easiest way to get a protein into Quinn when she was at a weird stage in her. I was like bear egg rolls, and she would eat them and devour them, and I was like, how great is that? Like, not only is she eating like an organic, animal that was naturally killed, like from, I want to say it was his gun, not his bow. I don't know. I pay attention.
Yeah, it's been a few years. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
The memory gets faded.
Yeah. Anyway, so he got the bear, and Quinn's like, she'll ask for them. Like it's like, I want the bear egg rolls.
Yeah.
Like how cool is it?
That's so cool. Like that they're associating. Hey, I want to eat some food. This is where my food comes from.
Yeah.
This is where it is, and like it's almost like just with the lifestyle that you guys have, she came upon it naturally. It was like, oh, it's like not even second guessing, like thinking about, wait, this thing is dead. Now we eat it. It's just like, oh yeah, it is like so naturally introduced.
Yeah. And this week we had a conversation. It was funny because we were talking about, some kids don't know that a pork chop or bacon come from a pig.
Yeah.
Right? So like some children just don't know that. And we were talking about it. And I think something might have been said at school.
Right.
And that somebody didn't know. Right. And I was like, okay. And so she was like, I don't understand how somebody doesn't understand bacon is pork, like is a pig.
Yeah.
Like she's like, I don't understand that, Mom. And I was like, I know, but that's also because we talk about that.
Right.
She even made a joke that when the pigs in my barn got dropped off, she said, "Oh, Mom's gonna have a big Thanksgiving." And I was like, Quinn, she's like, "And lots of bacon." Like I was like, oh my god, these aren't our animals. But yes, that is like,
that's what
she affiliated.
Yeah, they're not like, I have a pet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool, I get to see this pig, it's a pet. It's like, oh, cool, like I could get some food off of this thing.
Like she's looking at the things, and I'm constantly reminding her these are not our animals.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, she looked at the pig and was like, that's bacon. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then so that's how it also, we were like, hey, let's talk about this. And not everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Right. And just going through different things, and she was identifying what animal it came from. So even it might help that we're on a farm, like even though we don't have necessarily more than just chickens, but she understands that. Like she understands that like
you're in the environment, like you're in that every single day. Like you guys see how many animals go through your property. Like she's well immersed into like life and death and nature and the natural cycle of things.
Well, speaking of her, she's obviously gone out in the bush and stuff like that. And she has her chickens that she loves. She's had a few that have passed, but she understands that happens. Like you lose some chickens, sometimes a coyote will take it, sometimes
they get sick, or
sometimes they get sick. It just happens.
It happens.
And she's kind of like, okay. She only really kind of got emotional about one, and that one was her favorite. Right. And I was like, that's okay. Fair. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Anyway, so this past couple weeks, it's been pretty heavily populated with coyotes. Like in our area, we can hear them yipping.
Oh, dude.
Between
It's
our house
insane
and her
here,
best
too.
friend's house,
Yeah.
we're hearing it like almost nightly. And we both have chickens. And so it's like, okay, so Quinn looks at Matt and is like, I want to go coyote hunting.
Gotta protect my flock, man.
And I was like, okay. So she also now understands coyotes, bad, chickens, good. And it's like, no, I want to, like, we need to sit out because I can hear them. And then the one night it kept her up because she was all worried. She was like worried about her coop that's further up. And she was just so worried. But then it's like, she understands, like, okay, Dad, I need to protect my flock.
Yeah, make sure that they're all good because she cares about them too. Like, it's not just, yay, yippee, we got food too. It's like, hey, I need to protect these things because they will fuel me eventually. They'll provide, if I'm good to them, they're gonna be good to me.
Yeah.
Because they're layers, right? Like, you guys
we have layers.
Yeah.
We only have layers. And she very much sells her eggs to her teachers and secretary at her school. And
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like, it goes back to like, that would never happen in the city. Like,
no.
Who the hell would ever bring eggs? I'm like, hey, you want to buy some of my chicken eggs? Like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
And go to the grocery store, man.
Such pride in it. Like, she has usually has like a running list of like, okay, this person wants to buy some. This person wants to buy. Like, I have to write it down.
So she's also learning about money and business and just from connecting to the outdoors.
And any of the money that she sells her eggs for is her money. It goes into her piggy bank. And so how we're trying to navigate that part is that, okay, if let's say mom says no to like a box of cereal, that I'm like, no, we have cereal at home. We don't actually need the Squishmallow cereal, right? And that's her opportunity to say, Mom, I will pay $5. I will pay my 1 dozen of eggs for it. And it's been a good lesson because sometimes when we're in the grocery store or anywhere and she says, I want this. And you're like, this is 3 dozen eggs. Yeah. It kind of clicks in her brain that she's like,
that's a lot. Yeah.
Don't need that.
Yeah.
And it's like, that has been a big reward.
It's like the value of money and like your time spent to sell the eggs.
Yeah.
In correspondence to like buying something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so right now she has not she hasn't spent her money. She's currently saving for a snowmobile.
No way.
Yeah, she wants her own.
That's so cool.
Like her best friend's, he's got a smaller one. But like it rips. Yeah. The two of them can ride it. Yeah. Helmets on. Safety first.
Like 60 pounds, like that's how much they weigh. Like not the snowmobile, like kids. They're
they're probably about 50-ish.
Yeah. Each. Yeah. So you throw them on something, they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah. And it's actually that's a funny story in itself that I dropped them off and I went down and I was talking with the mom and then all of a sudden I see Q and E rip by on the snowmobile. They had helmets on, but like they just lingered and all of a sudden she's running, like they're literally ripping on the snowmobile and she's like, that's my goal.
That's how
I want my own.
So she, like that's such an amazing thing just from simply just being like, you can sell these eggs. And then that just from the simple thing of collecting eggs, getting chickens, collecting eggs, selling them. Yeah. Now it's turning into like managing your money. Yeah. Hey, you put some work into something, you earn, you can then reward yourself.
Yeah. What's even great is she originally started out with like a few and then sold the eggs to local people. And I was like, okay, this is going well. And then the springtime came and then the feed store has like a small animal auction. Yeah. So we told her, okay, you have this much money. You can buy chicks that then will lay more eggs. Mm-hmm. And she said, okay, I'm going to take my money and I'm going to go to this and I'm going to buy chicks. Yeah. So she went and she bought 24 chickens that are going to be hens, what have you. Anyway, so she applied her money and she's now getting the benefit of it because they're at the age now that they are laying. So she's like, oh my God, Mom, we're going to need to we're getting more money. Well, like for her piggy bank.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, this is really exciting.
Like, that's so cool. Like, that's something I'm looking forward to when my kid gets to that age, of just introducing them these things, giving them like, it's kind of what my dad did, was like any sort of, hey, you could do this, like you could do this to make money, or you could do this business or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what she's doing in a way, like you're showing her things that are cool. And then she's like, not to be like, no pun intended, but egging it on, and you're like going back and forth of like, yeah, well, I want to do this. I want to raise my flock. I want to grow it. And then you're like, yeah, you should. And this is what you could do with it. And this is the money that you could, like, it's cool. Like,
it is really cool.
Almost,
our local paper had her on the front page holding one of her chickens. And at this point, she had lost her 2 front teeth. Yeah. So I think it said something like, chickens and a toothless smile or something was the logo.
Such a great headline.
And it was literally just like gums.
Yeah. Holding a chicken.
And I'm like, oh man.
That's something like 20 years from now, you're going to be like, look at you.
Yeah.
Like, like you feral child.
Yeah. Like, look at you.
In the best way possible. Like,
what's funny is when these little chicks were small, they would like to escape everywhere. And Matt and I called her the chicken wrangler because we couldn't catch them. But not her. She was like dive in, she'd grab one, she'd like, oh yeah. I was like, whoa, you are full blown chicken girl.
Yeah.
And she likes it.
And then, she's also having like learning some responsibility of, of a small bird, raising it, taking care of it, to then, it's getting something back from it. It's like a garden, right? Like you guys do a garden. Yeah. And it's reaping your rewards, like putting in the time, the effort beforehand, and then you do a good job. You put a lot of work into it, you're going to get a good yield. Yeah. So you're teaching her that too.
I mean, we're trying.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's so cool to see that. And like, so that book, you guys, you and Matt gave me that book, like indoor kids and outdoor kids and indoor world. Yeah. And I'm about like halfway through it. I usually read it with Bethany before bed sometimes. And it's following the same guideline almost. I don't know if it's a guideline, but it's like Steve Rennell is talking about his experiences with kids and just being like, you're bored, you're outside, go entertain yourself. And they're flipping rocks, they're learning, it's something that's like so natural in a way that they're just like educating themselves. And then they're learning so much more. And that's what they slowly build. And those things that they learn, skills that they learn are now being applied to like other aspects of their life, like real world things. And it's like, it's just like cool cycle. And he praises about like kids being outdoors. Yeah. And like the importance of it, and getting them out when it's cold, getting them out when it's rainy, muddy, you name it, and the benefits of it. So
it is. It's benefiting all the seasons being outdoors. Yeah. And we also make her do her maple syrup.
Yeah, well, that was something else that I had written down as well too, is like the maple syrup thing. It's like, we're going, so it's, it's minus whatever, it's cold outside. We're going to go outside, we're going to dress up, and we're going to tap trees.
Yeah. And it's like, you're trudging through like the thawing time too. So it's wet. Oh, fuck. Like, and it's
Snowmobiles
wet.
Get stuck. Oh, God.
Everything gets stuck. Sometimes half the trail's covered, uncovered. We're like, we don't know what we're going to expect today. And it's just even that, but she participates. Mm-hmm. She's on the snowmobile. She's physically tapping trees. Yeah. She's helping pick out the trees. She's running the lines, checking the buckets, right? Like she's not just sitting in the forest.
Yeah, like dragging her along.
Yeah, like, she's not.
It's like she's actively there. Like,
and she's doing it. Like she's doing every bucket that we're taking out, and she's getting off the snowmobile. She's coming, she's doing it. We're dumping it into a bigger thing, putting it back. And it's like,
you find her like the next day being like, hey, we have to go check our taps now, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we gotta go.
Oh,
you gotta make sure that they're running, and you find her doing that.
Yeah. Like she's like, okay, can we do it after school before it gets dark? Okay. Like trying to figure out when we can do it. And it's like, that's pretty cool too. Cause she enjoys it. And she even says like, maple syrup season's great because that means spring's coming. Spring means new. Like
Yeah.
it's a new season
Yeah.
to explore.
New
right?
growth, like
Yeah.
the new season, changing the times. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And even like over the years, we've made her help bring in firewood.
Mhm.
Like, mind you, she's not bringing in like a big bag. She's got like a handful. But I'm like, no, you gotta stack it. And like,
Yeah.
she'll put it over there. And we just making her being a part of the family as a unit. Like very much like, you got chickens, we're going outside to do chickens. When it's -30, we'll do it. You stay inside by the fire. But I'm like,
yeah, so she like just learned the responsibility side of things, just getting out there, like learning that, hey, we want to be warm, we gotta get some wood. And it's not like dragging you off the couch. This is just something that you like, if you introduce it as at a young age, it's just something that becomes a part of life, right? Like it's a different lifestyle up here. It's like could be, and it is a little bit harder depending on which way you want to go about it. But every year it's like I dread doing the firewood. It's so much fucking work.
It's so much work.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And just to like how many times and how like you just move that one piece of wood.
I think about it all the time.
Like, oh, it's such a
I think our grandfather
goddamn
used to say
pain.
that.
Yeah.
It was like he always liked to think like how many times somebody had to touch that piece of wood.
Yeah.
In order to get it from where it was to your stove.
Yeah.
Like how many times you gotta stack it? How many times you gotta split it? And then how many times you gotta like
move it to this side,
move it to this side, and then move it inside. And then it's like, oh
yeah,
firewood. I love it. I love the heat of a fire.
Yeah. They
I don't even
the
ambience of it all, and like the nice heat that comes off of it because our sofa's like right there, and our TV, and it's so nice. But it's like
8 months of it,
so much work.
Yeah, I think it's like a love hate at the start, and you're like, it's such a like night, it's something cool that you're doing again, and then you're 6 months into it, 7 months into it, it's fucking April, and you're like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. At what point you do get to a point where you're like, I'm actually done.
This is maybe I might just turn on the electric heat here and there more than the fireplace. But
we do too. We definitely do.
It happens.
When you're in the -30s and you're like, I don't want to go outside for that. That's what I'm like, I don't want to go out.
Well, nowadays, I mean, even did your childhood home, did it have a fireplace in it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, so the new houses nowadays, there's no fireplaces. They're like taking them out.
I know.
So it's like
weird.
So even, us growing up, I mean, we had fires like indoors at the city, which was something that was cool, like a special thing. It was like, we're having a fire.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's awesome. It's something cool. Like having a fire indoors, something cool to look at. And then up here, it's like an everyday thing.
It's like you need that thing roaring.
Yeah. You need it going.
You need it really going.
Yeah. I honestly, I'm excited, nervous to raise a kid up here. Something about in that book about Steve Rinella, he's like obviously, his passion being the outdoors. And it's like, he's like, it's also like, you guys love it up here. You guys are up here for a reason.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if there's some things that the kids might not like at the start of it, they might develop like, hey, dad's got this passion to like go outside. I'm starting to have this passion now to go outside. But at the end of the day, even if like Quinn or my kid, like 10 years from now hates the outdoors, at least they've learned a lot of things.
Yeah.
And they're going to take for the rest of their lives, right?
Even if they just learned it, but they would appreciate it. Like they would appreciate, man, you burn with wood, like who? Yeah. Or like
the luxury of just flipping the switch and
I think they would just appreciate like, and even like walking away from it, like if they end up being like city people, like, but at least the life.
You've given them the life of, hey, there's one way to do it, there's another way to do it, but this is where it all starts. Like food for your table, gardens, vegetables from your garden. You can get maple syrup from a tree. You can heat your house with wood. Like you can do all these, like you're teaching her, and machines too, like ATVs, and you're teaching her, hey, this thing goes, gas, boom, boom. Like, I mean, we had the luxury, and we were fortunate enough. We were lived in the city, but we were, we had this cottage up north where we were exposed to this world. And I just think that, I'm so excited that your daughter, she's being raised up north. My kid is going to be raised up north. I think it's special.
Yeah, I think it is really special. I have a question for you. What have I applied that you might apply with your child?
Great question.
Just because I'm like a mom that I'm like, I'm really learning. Like I'm learning as she gets older as well. Like just different things, doing things differently. Maybe that worked, maybe that didn't. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you've witnessed it all.
Yeah. And I think it goes back for when Beth and I were talking about like when to introduce like hunting. We were thinking like later, like when like 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
And now looking at it with your experience with Quinn and the experiences from other kids and what you're telling me, it's like, I think it's like as soon as whenever, if I like for chickens, like, so it's as early as, so that's something I learned it from you is definitely like show them, don't hide the life in a way like of like farming and hunting and everything, like show it and make them aware of it, not in like a gruesome way or anything, just like a natural thing. And like you said earlier, where it's like not test them, but just if they're open to it, invite them in. If they're just like, oh yeah, they're just like having a little nap and that's their only encounter for the day, that's their only encounter. But just you're doing things in a natural way. So I think that's something you and Matt are just doing your natural thing. You're doing your garden, you're doing your chickens, you're hunting, you're living outdoors just in a natural way. It's like that's like just have them like my kid being involved in the natural stuff as much as possible.
I mean, I agree. I feel like we're just didn't really want to sugarcoat too much, and because I didn't want her to be like a sugar-coated kid. Like I just wanted her to be like, oh yeah, that's life, like that's normal, this is what we did on the weekend. You know, like or even going into school the next day after coyote hunting, which they were not successful, but I think the big takeaway from that is that Quinn sat there and she was quiet. She was in the blind. She was quiet. She wasn't, Daddy, I need a snack. I need this. Where's my switch? Like there was none of that. She very much sat with the noise canceling headphones on in her camo in a chair and just like waited with a friend's rifle stand in front because she wanted to be the one to do it. And I was like I think in the sense that did they get a coyote? No, but they heard some yips, and so then the two of them kind of got excited, but like not loud excited. They were just very much like eye contact and like kind of thing. And he's like, that was successful. Like she wanted to be heavily involved, that she is a little girl and she can talk. She can yammer and she can talk. And it's like, no, that's kind of cool. Like she sat whole time silent. And we were like, that's a proud moment right there.
That's and like I hear a lot from about people outdoors and stuff. It's like any sort of experience when like hunting outdoors, for instance, or fishing, just getting the foot out the door is successful. Whether it be 10 minutes, an hour, you're doing it, that's success.
And it was pretty cool that she just like she sat through it all.
I think also to circle back to your question of like please. I think it really gives me I guess hope, and it's cool to see like younger girls doing these things. You know, it's like younger girls getting dirty, younger girls grabbing the chicken, you know, by the feet, younger girls going out hunting, like that sort of thing. It's like, damn, that's cool. It's cool to see like the outdoors is just like not a gender gender thing. It's just like you're just outdoors having a fun time. Like
when I got pregnant with Quinn, Matt was like, you know what? And I was like, what? He's like, when we found out she was a girl, he's like, I will never not do something with her that is like just because she's a girl. If she's interested, I'll take her hunting. She's like, if she wants to go fishing with me, I'll take her fishing. She's like, if she wants to, you know, anything that she wants to do, like I'm not going to treat her any differently because she's a girl. And I love that. Like, I love that. Like, it's like, no, she's like, she's she can be a little girly girl. I make her sound like she's rough and tough, but she is a very girly girl. She likes getting her hair done, her nails done. Like, she is a girl. Like, and she like gets to enjoy all those things, but then also she's not afraid to get dirty. Like, or scared of bugs. Like, oftentimes she gets excited in June when the fireflies come out as well, because then she gets to stay up late. She gets to catch fireflies with her dad. And it's just, that's something special that they both like to do. And it's like, she doesn't get treated any differently because she's a girl. And it's like, I do love that we both agree on that we're like, be dirty. Like,
be yourself.
Be yourself.
Like,
help us in the garden. And she's like in there and like mud and dirt. And I'm like, perfect. Like and she has to clean out chicken coops. So like with her fingernails and hair done.
So, of course. You gotta look good while you're doing these things. I mean, you can't just look like a bum.
What was actually really funny is with that, we have had some roosters that we've had to this is just a funny Quinn moment. Get rid of. And so we told her friend that if he wants to witness it as well, he can come over and whatever. Anyway, so Quinn got so excited that it was like processing time, which we didn't eat the roosters. I just shot them because we were like,
the roosters. Throw them for bait or something.
Like, I was like, no, I just don't want them. And they were mean roosters. So it's like, okay, no, enough is enough. We were attacked multiple times. It was a thing. Whole thing. Anyway, so we invited him over and they got to shoot a rooster. And I was like, but Quinn had to go inside and get changed. Hold on, I need to change my outfit. And we were like, did she just change? And I was like, oh, she changed into her chicken murder outfit? Okay.
Her chicken killing clothes.
And I want to say it was like a dress. Like, I was like, this is not, okay, I want to look good while doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
But like, it's like a balance.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, sure.
There you go.
You do you.
So what do you think would be like, to kind of wrap things up here, but what's one piece of advice for anyone who has a kid or is like going to have a kid to for like get your kids outdoors? Like what's your one piece of advice, if that makes sense?
Just do it. Just do all the things. Like go outdoors, go fishing, go hiking, like explore the outdoors. Another fun-ish thing that we like to do early with Quinn is that we bring her books. Like we bring a book that has like different tracks, and we have like different plants. Yeah. And we have different, like her backpack has typically 3 to 4 different books. Mushrooms. We have one on mushrooms that like when you're physically in the forest. Right. And like we saw a big mushroom and it was like orange and it was like so cool. Anyway, we got the book out and then we were like, oh, that mushroom's called chicken of the woods. It's very rare. You can eat it and it's not poisonous. And like you just like go through it all. And it's like, that's cool. And then you guys are. And then we're learning. We're like, now I know that that really scary looking mushroom is actually edible. Did we eat it? No. But we know. Yeah. And so it's like, I like, even if it's like something as small as that, it's just bringing, or like a bird call. There's like different apps in different places. That you can just listen and then they tell you what bird. Yeah. Even that, I'm like, I didn't know what that noise was. And it's like, just constantly, I would say constantly try to learn. Like learn with them. And like, then they're more encouraged to teach you. Yeah. And it's like, I think the excitement around being outdoors and doing outdoors things it's timeless. Right. So it's something that they can enjoy their entire life. Right? Yeah. Memories that you guys are going to have too now. And, and it's like, it's cool that it's like, just get outdoors, because you can still go outdoors when you're 80, 90. Like you can still be outdoors and feel the sense of relief in being outdoors. Like, no, it's timeless. So it's like, teach them that they're going to have the outdoors for the rest of their life. Yeah. So let's just dive in, like learn things. Yeah. Huge. It's great. Beneficial to mental health, physical health, like you were saying, speaking from first experience, so that you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with just getting outdoors, getting outside. Get outside, move your body. Yeah. Learn, use your brain. Simple as that. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. I enjoy it. Even as simple as like teach your kid to go for a run. Like my daughter's gone for runs with me And I'm like, what child likes to do this? And she's like, she loves it.
Yeah. And you think that's like just from exposure from
just being around me, around you.
You're going
like,
outside. I'm going outside. What are we doing? I don't care.
Yeah. Let's go for a run to a friend's house. Okay, cool.
Okay.
We'll just get water there. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, like even that, like just move your body. Run.
Yeah, just move your body. Get outdoors and move your body.
Yeah, get the fresh air.
Get that fresh air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're hitting about an hour here.
We did it.
Yeah, we did it. Want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming on. Like, seriously appreciate it. You got a lot of knowledge and a lot of good points taken away from your experience. And I hope that, you know, people with younger kids, new parents are going to listen to this and be like, holy shit, we got to, you know, get our kids outdoors.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for taking the time and coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. No problem at all. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for listening to another Outdoor Stand podcast. Until next time, get outdoors.